Once upon a time, I found myself completely lost in the worries of tomorrow and the regrets of yesterday. I was constantly juggling between the what-ifs of the past and the what-will-be of the future, completely oblivious to the magic of the present moment. You see, our minds have this peculiar tendency to wander in the labyrinth of time, often leaving us stranded in the whirlpool of past regrets or future anxieties. We form this habit of dwelling in the past, ruminating on our mistakes, reliving our sorrows, and wishing we could rewrite our stories. Simultaneously, our minds are busy forecasting the future, trying to predict the unpredictable, creating scenarios that may or may not happen. The result? We end up missing out on the beauty of now. We fail to appreciate the laughter of a loved one, the warmth of the sun on a chilly day, the aroma of a freshly brewed cup of coffee, or the simple joy of breathing in and out. We become absent from our own lives, living everywhere but here, in the present. This constant time travel not only takes away our joy of living, but also leads to stress, anxiety, and a sense of dissatisfaction. It's like being at a concert but missing out on the music because you're too concerned about the traffic on your way home or the embarrassing moment when you tripped on the stairs. You're there, but you're not really there. I found myself in this very spot, trapped in the clutches of time, missing out on the symphony of life. But then something changed. A realization dawned upon me, like the first light of a new day, illuminating my understanding of life. I discovered the power of now, because in reality, the present moment is all we have. The past is a memory and the future is a mystery. The only certainty, the only reality is now. It was at that moment I realized I was living everywhere but in the present. The past can be a haunting ghost, always lurking in the shadows. It's a fact of life that we all have past experiences that we're not proud of, mistakes we wish we could erase, regrets that keep us up at night. But it's crucial to understand that these are merely echoes, remnants of a time that no longer exists. The first step to letting go of the past is forgiveness. Not just forgiving others who may have wronged us, but also forgiving ourselves for the mistakes we've made. This is not to say that we should forget or dismiss our past actions. Instead, it's about recognizing that we are human, and humans are perfectly imperfect. We make mistakes, and that's okay. Acceptance is the next crucial step. Accepting that what's done is done, that we can't change the past, no matter how much we wish we could. Acceptance doesn't mean you have to be happy about what happened, but it does mean you need to stop fighting it. It's about being at peace with the past and understanding that it's a part of who you are today. Now let's focus on the lessons learned from the past. Every experience, good or bad, carries a lesson. Maybe you've learned to be kinder, to be more patient, to stand up for yourself, or to appreciate the small things in life. These lessons are the silver linings, the nuggets of wisdom that can guide you in the present and future. Lastly, remember to focus on the present. It's the only moment we truly have control over. Instead of dwelling on the past, use your energy to make the present moment the best it can be. Every moment is a new beginning, a fresh start. In conclusion, letting go of the past is not about forgetting or erasing it. It's about understanding and accepting it, learning from it, and then moving forward. It's about taking the lessons learned and using them to shape a better present and future. Remember, the past has passed. It's time to let it go. The future is an unwritten book, full of possibilities and uncertainties. Picture this: you're at a party, surrounded by laughter and good company, but instead of enjoying the moment, you're fretting about an upcoming presentation at work. Sounds familiar? Well, you're not alone. Many of us have a tendency to let worries about the future steal the joy of our present. But here's the thing: worrying about the future is like trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubblegum. It's futile. Why? Because no matter how much we worry, we can't control or predict what's going to unfold. It's like trying to catch the wind in a net. It just can't be done. So how can we break free from this cycle of worry? One way is through mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of focusing your attention on the present moment and accepting it without judgment. It's about observing the world around you, your thoughts, your feelings, without trying to change them. It's about being fully present, here and now. Another strategy is setting realistic goals. When we have clear, achievable goals, we can focus our energy on the steps we need to take to reach them, rather than getting lost in a sea of what-ifs. It gives us a sense of control and direction, reducing our anxiety about the unknown. Lastly, embracing uncertainty. It sounds counterintuitive, right? But think about it. Uncertainty is the only certainty we have. It's a part of life. So instead of fighting it, why not embrace it? When we accept that the future is uncertain, we free ourselves from the shackles of worry. We can start to see uncertainty not as something to fear, but as a space of infinite possibilities, a blank canvas for us to paint our own future. So remember, the future is an unwritten book, full of possibilities and uncertainties. But it's also full of potential joy, experiences, and growth. Don't let worries about what hasn't happened yet rob you of the joy of what is happening right now. The future is not here yet, so why let it steal your present? The present is a gift. That's why it's called the present. This age-old saying is as true today as it was when it was first spoken. The power of the present moment is an incredible thing, and it's in this moment, right here and right now, that we find ourselves truly alive. But why is the present so powerful? Well, it's when we are fully engaged in the now that we experience life to its fullest. We taste food more intensely, we hear music more deeply, and we feel emotions more acutely. It's in these moments that we experience joy, love, and gratitude. It's in these moments that we truly live. Living in the present doesn't mean we ignore our past or forget about our future. It simply means we choose to focus our attention on what's happening right now, and in doing so, we reduce our worries, stress, and anxiety. We become more aware of our surroundings and more in tune with our own feelings. We become more mindful. But how do we become more present? Well, it starts with mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about observing your thoughts, feelings, and sensations as they arise and pass away. It's about noticing the small, everyday moments that often go overlooked. Another way to be more present is to reduce distractions. In our hyper-connected world, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of social media, news, and emails. But by taking breaks from these distractions, we can create space for presence. We can take a moment to simply be. Finally, appreciating the small moments can also help us be more present. Whether it's enjoying a cup of coffee in the morning, taking a walk in nature, or spending time with loved ones, these small moments are the building blocks of a happy and fulfilled life. Remember, the present moment is all we truly have. It's where life happens. It's where we find joy, peace, and fulfillment. So let's start embracing the present. Let's start living fully in the now. Because after all, embrace the present. It's the only moment we truly have. I hope my journey and insights have inspired you to live more in the present. It's a transformation that can truly change your life, bringing more joy, peace, and fulfillment. And the beauty of it? It's always within your reach. All it takes is a shift in perspective, a conscious decision to embrace the now. But remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And the first step in this journey is to share. Share your thoughts, your experiences, your struggles, and your victories. The comment section below is not just a space for feedback, it's a platform for us to learn from each other, to grow together. So let's start a conversation. There's so much we can learn from each other's experiences. Let's make this space a community where we can share our stories, our insights, and our wisdom. Let's inspire each other to live more fully in the present, to let go of the past, to reduce our worries about the future, and to embrace the beauty of the now. And if you found value in this video, if it resonated with you, or if you think it can help someone else, don't hesitate to share it. Share it with your friends, your family, your loved ones. By doing so, you're not just sharing a video, you're sharing a message, a perspective, a way of life that can potentially change someone's life for the better. Also, if you want to stay updated with more insightful videos like this one, consider subscribing to this channel. You'll be joining a community of like-minded individuals who are committed to personal growth, to living fully in the present, to embracing the beauty of the now. Remember, every moment counts. Live fully in the present. Until next time, take care.